feeling of being drawn to the gold in the ceiling. So what you're going to find is there's a lot of different doors around you that you can enter into. And these doors may have different colors, but if you feel drawn to the ornate gold on the ceiling, then you may enter that space as well. And so it is up to your soul. And you're going to know when I count from 5 down to 0, the door that is right for you, or whether it is the ceiling that you will use to enter into this lifetime. And you're going to be in front of your entrance in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and be there now. And what color is the door or the entrance?
It's golden.
Gold, okay. Is it the ceiling or an actual door?
It's door.
Mm-hmm. Is there a door handle?
Yes.
Yeah. Why don't you describe the door handle to me, please?
Clear crystal.
Mm-hmm. Clear crystal. Mm-hmm. How tall is the door?
8, 9 feet, big door.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are there any ornate carvings on the door? Any markings?
Yes, it's heavily ornate.
Mm-hmm. All right.
The
Why don't you
light
go ahead?
sparkles off of the carvings.
Sparkles. All right. Okay. Thank you for that. And now what we're going to do, when I count from 5 down to 0, I'm going to have you enter the door. But first, we're going to just open the door and take a peek and see what's on the other side. So you can put your hand on the crystal knob, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Door is open, and you can see through the other side. And tell me what it is that you see. No, now.
A vastness. Bright vastness.
Repeat that.
A bright vastness.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like sun glimmering.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a nature scene that I see.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And let's go ahead and we're going to be completely on the other side in this lifetime in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And be there now. And become aware of your surroundings, the light, the nature, the sounds, the peace, the atmosphere. If you're alone or if there's others. And why don't you go ahead and describe more about what you see?
Yeah, it's like I'm standing on top of a village.
Mm-hmm.
I know there are people there, but observing it more than
Mm-hmm.
it's like the buildings, the, the houses, they're kind of cottagey, like old French cottagey type. I don't know if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. That's
Yeah.
kind of old English looking.
Mm-hmm. And what country are you in?
Things like Germany.
Mm-hmm. What year is it there?
It's like, it feels like the structure is like 1700s.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you're gonna know the exact date? No, now?
1879.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what city?
Munich.
Munich. Okay. And what's your name in this lifetime?
Hanukkah.
Okay. All right. Annika, and how old are you?
23.
All right. And Annika, I want you to do me a favor and take a look down at your feet. And are you wearing shoes or are you barefoot?
Shoes.
Yeah, what color are those shoes?
Brown. Dusty.
Brown.
Worn.
Mm, brown and dusty. What were you doing? Were you playing in the dirt?
No. Um, it's the hard work. Yeah. You work hard.
Okay, I see. Look at your lower part of your body, like your legs. What are you wearing on the lower part of your body?
I have on a dress. There's layers. Like it's full at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Drab colors. White drab colors.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty,
Okay.
dusty old shoes.
Dusty, dusty.
Peasant like, I guess.
Peasant. Okay. All right. Take a look up, scan up a little bit more. What are you wearing on the top part of your body?
The sleeves of my dress are really full. Low, full.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like smocked at the top. Like almost I have a white apron or beige
Mm-hmm.
apron over my dress.
Okay. Let's take a look up at your face and your hair. What color is your hair?
Black.
Mm. How long is it?
It's long, but put up, and I have a scarf over my head.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what color are your eyes? Look at your eyes.
Blue.
Blue. Okay. And look at your features. Are they more wide features or more narrow, like your nose and jawline?
More narrow.
Uh-huh. Okay. Do you know your last name, Annika?
Shriver.
Repeat that.
Shriver.
Schreiber. All right. Okay. And why don't you go ahead and explore where you are, get a good sense of the town and what you're doing, if you're currently working or running errands, and just let me know.
I feel I like gardening. Like I dig in the dirt a lot. I work with my hands. Farm
Gardening.
maybe. garden. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Allow that scene to play out and tell me what happens next.
I hear children playing in the distance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I
All
have
right.
a sense of peace, but burdened with hard work, hard life.
Mm. Okay. Are you married?
No,
No. Okay. All right. Allow that scene to play out and tell me what happens next.
I find myself inside,
Mm-hmm.
sitting in a rocking chair,
Mm-hmm.
smaller dwelling, not fancy.
Mm-hmm. Are you in your house?
Mm-hmm.
How many rooms are in your house?
Mm-hmm. Really small.
Mm. Yeah.
I see like almost one room, but I don't see the bedroom. It's got to be a bedroom. But I see like a kitchen. There's like a stove, wood type stove.
Mm. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
comfortable, but simple.
Simple. How many people live there with you, Annika?
Three,
Mm-hmm. And who are the three people?
two children with me.
Mm. Who are the two children?
They're not my children,
Mm.
but I take care of them.
Mm. Okay. Are they related to you?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's my
And
responsibility to take care of them.
okay. And how are they related?
A niece and a nephew, yet they feel like mine, but I know they're not mine.
Okay. And what happened to their parents?
I see a tombstone.
Mm-hmm. What's the name on the tombstone?
Cynthia.
Repeat that.
Cynthia.
Spell that.
C-I, Cynthia. Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia. Okay. Okay. How did she pass away?
Something sudden,
Mm-hmm.
unexpected.
Mm. What is that?
Illness took her.
Illness. Okay. All right. Allow that scene to play out and let me know what happens next.
I see, I'm holding the children's hands. They're like 5 to 7 years old, small, but not too small. But
Mm.
we're walking hand in hand, like towards the village, towards more people town, like, but it's small.
Mm. Okay. And what happens next?
I feel like, and I find myself like like what would be like a general store,
Mm.
and I get the sense that I'm talked about.
Mm.
Um, my situation is scrutinized.
Mm. How so?
It just feels like there's friction between me and the community people.
Mm.
I don't I don't quite fit in with them.
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
It's like the core belief or values of what's there is not doesn't it's not me. It doesn't resonate with me, and it's
Mm-hmm.
obvious
Mm-hmm.
to everyone else too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of whispers.
Mm. Yeah.
I do things differently.
Mm-hmm. Like what?
It's I tend to stay more to myself than the kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I I, I work hard to provide all we need, and I rely on uh, it's almost like I feel like I don't know how it's going to be provided for, but I know we are going to be provided
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
without knowing how that's going to happen and going against the grain of the village, the area of
Mm-hmm.
their. It's a spirituality thing. It's not like I don't see their religion.
Mm.
And
What's their religion?
I don't know. It's organized, and I don't feel comfortable in it. So don't I don't participate in it. I get the sense that that's a big foundation of this village. Some kind of an
Mm.
outcast, if you will.
Outcast. Okay.
I kind of lean on my own devices and not so much on the
Mm-hmm.
community.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Allow that scene to play out, and if nothing interesting happens there, let's move a little bit further. And you're going to go to the scene that will describe exactly what is happening within this lifetime, within the community, within the religion, within the people, and within your life that you need the most healing for. And you're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and be there now.
Dusty,
Mm.
like sandstorms.
Sandstorms, okay. Mm-hmm. What's happening? in the sandstorm?
I I can feel it kind of sting my face.
Mm-hmm.
But I have on these real, the wind's blowing out, these flowy scarves and garments that are kind of blowing that wind.
Mm-hmm.
A purple scarf.
Mm-hmm.
It goes over my head and around my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Area. It's covered.
Okay. What happens next?
I'm, I'm, I'm far away from the, I'm not near anybody or anything. I can see sand dunes.
Sand dunes. Okay.
But I need to get to where I'm going. I'm walking.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to get back to where the people
Mm. Okay. Where are you coming back from?
are. It's not clear.
You're going to know that now.
It's a journey. I've been on a journey, but I'm coming back. I'm coming home.
Mm. Okay. Where
But I had
was
to
the
walk,
journey?
and it was a long way.
Mm. What happened on your journey?
I, 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 I had to go. There was a certain person, an important person I had to go see.
Mm. For what reason?
I'm, uh, I'm seeking help for the area I live in, where I come from. It's unrest. It's
What's happening in the... Why is there unrest?
the people. They just they argue, they fight in between one another, and I can see they don't have to do this, but I can't control it. So I go to speak to someone for help.
Okay.
Like a leader of some sort, an important person that for some reason I feel can
Okay.
help me know how to help this situation.
Mm. Okay. What happens next as you journey back home? Go ahead and allow that scene to play out and tell me what happens on your way back home.
It's rough. I'm traveling through the desert. It's hot. It's dusty. But I'm walking and I'm determined. So I just keep going.
Okay.
And I could see I start to feel tension in my knees as I reapproach this area.
Hmm.
There's
Okay.
there's real upheaval going on. It's not good. It's a
Hmm.
big clash of sorts.
Yeah. What about the tension in your knee? Can you explain that to me?
My left knee hurts as I walk. I limp a bit.
Uh, Left knee. Okay. And do you feel any other pain besides the left knee?
My back hurts from walking. I'm tired, but I also feel I have important
Mm-hmm.
mission to accomplish of some sort.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I go to it's a kind of a palatial looking place. I'm going to communicate with whomever it is that's behind all this conflict.
Okay. All right. And tell me how that goes.
Not received well at first, but the more I communicate, I feel I'm getting somewhere with
Mm-hmm.
this person, an understanding, an understanding of a different approach.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel a bit of relief that my journey was not for naught. It was, it served some purpose. It was worth it.
Mm. All right.
This is like ancient, I feel like
What's ancient?
the the era I'm in. This is like it, I feel the Middle East. This is way long ago. The
Did you go?
clothing tells me this.
Okay. Are you in the Middle East now?
Yes,
Okay. Tell me what country?
I, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just know
Mm-hmm. And you're
it,
gonna
it
know that now.
it's like almost like pre-Egyptian times, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know when that was, but
Yeah. Was it like an ancient Mesopotamia at all?
it could be. It feels, yeah. It's connected with religious battles. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's some
Is it connected with any particular deity that we may know?
the the leader, the main leader is not, he's, it's, it, he's not pure. His heart's not pure.
Mm-hmm. What is his name?
Doesn't come to me.
That's okay. I'm going to ask you another question. Is he 100% human?
I feel he's possessed by something.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
driving his desires.
Yeah. And what desires is that exactly?
It's to trick 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 people to to follow, but it's following. It's misconception. It's not what he says and what it is two different things.
Mm-hmm. And what entity would that be inside of him?
It it's evil. It's it's controlling you. It wants to rule and not let
Mm-hmm.
people have their free will. It,
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me what year are you in?
1,002 comes
1003?
to
1002. And is this AD or BC?
BC.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of the god that they serve?
I don't know the name. It's a demonic force. It's not
Mm,
light. It's dark.
dark. Tell
They
me. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, please.
they 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 do one thing but push another.
Mm. Can you describe what this deity looks like?
Really huge, dark, um, big like a giant,
Mm.
but just all dark and claws and
Mm.
fangs. I see red eyes. It's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It it it. I feel like I can make it better, but I just feel like one person.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of this deity?
Moloch.
Moloch. Mm-hmm. How nice. Is Moloch there with you right now?
He's in this man. This man. I
Mm-hmm.
see him in this man.
Yeah.
And I look at him.
Uh-huh. Is it okay if I talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So right now what's going to happen is Yeshua Jesus is going to enter into the space, into the session for divine protection. Archangel Michael is standing behind the chair, and you're in a bubble of white light consciousness, purification. There isn't anything that could ever happen to you. And I'm going to need you to allow you to answer for Moloch so that I can get some more information from him. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Moloch, how are you doing today?
Angry.
Angry. Why are you angry?
I have I have to rule and control, and I'm just angry. I'm just angry.
You have to rule and control. Why do you have to do that?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's there's a deception.
Mm. Okay, what's that? What's the deception?
It's tell tell everybody one thing, but it's behind the scenes is the opposite. It's a trickery going on.
Mm.
It's pulling souls. It's to pull souls.
To pull souls. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I need to talk directly to Moloch. Moloch, are you there?
Yes,
How long have you been ruling over humanity?
forever.
Why are you here exactly, Moloch?
Soul collection.
Soul connection with who?
Collection to collect souls.
Collecting souls. Okay, all right. How many souls have you collected, Moloch?
Mm. Thousands.
Mm, thousands. That's it. Someone like you thought you would have a lot more than that. Just thousands or millions?
Throughout time, always.
Mm, okay. Now, Moloch, the problem we have today is that you left your signature in my client's automatic drawing today. So I'm going to point out here, Moloch, your signature was left in her automatic drawing today. And so I'm kind of wondering why you're showing up in her field. You want to explain that to me?
Mm. Been trying, trying to get my soul
Mm, yeah,
for. It's been a constant battle. It feels
yeah. Why, Moloch, do you want her soul in particular?
for strength,
Strength? What else?
fortitude,
Repeat that.
fortitude.
Fortitude. Um, yeah, what else?
She interrupts my process.
She interrupts your what?
Process.
Process. What's your process?
Gathering these souls. She
Mm.
doesn't want it to happen.
Mm. Is that so?
She,
That's what she was doing in that lifetime, trying to go and make things better. You didn't like that.
she sees me. She sees me, though she looks. She knows.
Mm. You don't like that, do you?
No,
Mm-hmm. I know as well. They know. Everybody, a lot of people know. How's that make you feel when a lot of people know?
weaker.
Uh huh. I know. I know what you've been doing throughout history. You know that we have a divine appointment today to remove you from humanity. You realize that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You knew this day would come, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Humanity's not been happy with the way that you have been controlling us and all of the little ones that you've been harming throughout the eons. How do you plead to this harming of innocent children and women and men?
That's what I do.
Mm.
Corruption is what I do.
Mm-hmm. Well, the collective, we do not agree to this anymore. There's a new timeline, a new energy that we've decided to walk another path where you're no longer in control and you no longer have access to our souls. How does that make you feel?
Angry.
Uh-huh. What happens when you get angry?
Try harder.
Do you often win when you try harder?
Mostly.
Mostly. What happens when God interferes? The true God, not you.
I try to keep him away.
Hmm. How do you do that?
I block. I I create chaos.
Hmm. On the earth.
Yes.
Because if there's a lot of chaos on the earth, then God or Jesus can't come.
No. And I can. I'm my. I'm more successful.
Yeah. Can I ask you if you are currently doing that in this present year of 2026?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing that exactly?
Unbalance, imbalance of
Mm-hmm.
every every portion of the earth, imbalance,
Mm.
shaking things up.
Yeah. What else?
Chaos, chaotic work. I work best through chaos,
Mm-hmm.
confusion,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
and the delusions. I hear delusions.
Delusion. All right. Let me ask you something, Moloch. Are you responsible for the Epstein files? Do you know anything about that?
Yes,
Yeah, what's happening with that? What's your involvement in that?
the there's the there's deep uh, evilness that Moloch is responsible for
Mm-hmm.
the evilness of of I can't call them people. It's these players. I have to say players. They those it, I draw them in. I draw them in and corrupt and they they worship me. They worship
Mm.
the
So,
evil.
the all the people in the Epstein files, they worship you?
The the evil force that drives it all.
Mm.
Part of that.
Mm.
It's the deception of
Mm.
it's it's like from the dawn of time. It's been a deception of disguising dark and light, but
Mm-hmm.
it, it's being exposed.
Mm. So you work through a lot of these, celebrities and politicians. Are they like giving you sacrifices?
Supply. They supply me
They supply you with what?
more energy.
More, how do they do that?
Mm. Through their evil deeds
Mm.
and
Okay.
for ritualistic worship,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for 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 promises of worldly things.
Yeah.
But she knows that's not right.
Mm-hmm. Annika knows, right? She knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we all know, Moloch. I'm sorry to tell you. A lot of people know. You're going to be stripped of your power from this day forth. You realize that, right? There's a divine appointment to remove you from the collective soul body. You realize that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to ask you, Moloch, when you said that you were using Annika here for fortification, how are you using her for fortification?
She she's a strong preventer
Mm-hmm.
of my. She gets in my way,
Mm.
so I can't get fortitude I want.
Mm.
Seek.
I got it. How many lifetimes has she been against your ways?
Mm-hmm. Many, 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 many.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah, always. Mm-hmm. Do you have a soul contract with Moloch, Annika?
No.
You don't. What part of the body is he attached to?
My 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 lower, like my sacrum area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anywhere else?
Stays on my shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
neck.
Shoulders and neck. What part of the abdomen? Right side or left side?
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Yep. Right side. And what part of the neck?
My whole neck.
Mm-hmm.
Neck, shoulders. It's a heavy lifting.
Neck and shoulders. Let me ask you this. Is this energy, when something happens to the neck physically, like kind of what happened to Charlie Kirk, is it entity based?
It feels so.
Mm-hmm. So is the energy, there was some sort of attachment, possibly in his neck, some sort of energy or negative deity or vibration? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. So we have the right side of the abdomen, which I had already wrote down, and you have the neck. What else? Where else? Neck and shoulders.
It's heavy in my lower back and hips area, that area.
And the sacral. Okay.
Mhm.
Right side or left side of the lower back?
It's like dead in the middle,
Uh-huh.
but it radiates. It's that whole lower area.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And Moloch, I'm going to ask you, why are you a, why are you attached right now to her sacral area?
If I interfere, I keep her distracted and
Mm-hmm.
pulled down.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. She's stubborn. I try to. I, I, I can't get her. I try to keep her. She's that's okay.
Mm. Are you taking energy from her sacral chakra?
Yes, I want to. I want. She has the opposite energy. I want that. I want that taken or gone or converted. And I can't get her. I try.
Mm-hmm. What would happen if we released you today from the... Do you have a soul contract with her?
I just want to I'd want to bring her down. It's a challenge. I want to bring her down.
There's
But
so many...
she fights.
Mm-hmm.
She knows better than what bothers me.
What could she do to permanently remove you?
The lights getting bright. As the lights getting brighter, it gets smaller.
Mm-hmm. So as she rises in frequency and vibration.
If I feel, I, I feel light coming in. Light, it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. It gets the smaller.
Okay. Where's the light flooding in the room?
I'm outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's the sunshine.
Uh-huh.
But it's just becoming brighter and brighter and brighter till I, I can see the light and everything else fades and it can't see, it's too bright, but I see him all
Uh-huh.
ugly and gnarly and small.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. Is this light part of his cloak?
Mm. The light he detests.
Mm-hmm.
It diminishes him. He doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you right now in this moment, do you feel that this is an organic light?
No,
Or it,
this is like source God light. This is
okay,
bright.
bright
This
light.
is
Good.
this is
All right.
it's like he's getting forced down smaller and smaller. I see him shrinking.
Good. Good. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start the removal. And I'm being told here by my spirit team that he's still extra large, right? So I understand how you're seeing it. And I understand that with source light, he shrinks. But my spirit team is telling me that he's still in a whole form. So we need to dismantle him, remove his tools that he brought here today, and to release him. Do you have a soul contract with him? No.
Not that I know of.
Okay. I know that's the third time I asked, but okay. So
I
now we
don't.
will.
I don't. That doesn't. It don't.
Doesn't
Don't.
resonate.
It doesn't resonate. I don't get what that would mean.
Okay. Okay. It means maybe have you was it part of your soul plan to rebel against him, or to have this soul challenge you in different lifetimes? Was it part of your soul plan?
Apparently, yes. I get that sense that yes, I carry him, and I tried to shake him. So yes, it's a.
Yeah. And Moloch, I'm going to ask you this because I think you're trying to pull the wool over our eyes here, but you can't. Why do you keep summoning her back to every lifetime?
I have to stop her.
From what?
She's strong, and I don't like strong.
So you want to keep her close at all times?
Yeah, I have to watch her.
Hmm. Do you work for someone else as well, Moloch?
Yes.
Who? Who's that? Give me their name.
Mm. It's dark energy. It's for the dark
Mm-hmm.
side. It's dark.
Yeah. What's their name, Moloch? Who do you work for? I already know, so say it.
The devil.
Uh-huh. What, does he have a particular name? What
They
is it?
worship the Baal. Baal. They carried Baal goes on and
Yeah. Yep.
mm-hmm.
Is Baal also an attachment?
Yes.
Baal, are you here?
Yes.
Are you willing to speak to me today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once again, we have Archangel Michael sitting at the head of the chair, and the 10,000 host of heavenly angels are here as well. And Yeshua Jesus permeates throughout the space today. Why are you attached to Anika? Annika?
She made a pact.
What pack?
She made a pact and changed her mind.
When did she do this?
Eons.
Eons.
She she broke free from it, and I want her back.
What was the pact about?
Protection.
Okay. What else?
It was desperation. A trade-off.
Trade-off. What? Were you getting protection from her?
Mm, she thought I was protecting her.
Mm. But you weren't. You lied.
Mm,
And how did she do that? Was this through religion?
yes,
Which religion is that?
Christianity.
Hmm. Okay. Does this include, Catholic and Judaism and Muslim as
Yes,
well?
yes.
Even Muslim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you are part of all religions in the world?
Yes.
Hmm. So when people go to church, are you present? Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
When people pray, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
So how do people get their prayers to the true God?
Most are not received.
Hmm. How so? What do you do to interject those prayers?
Sewn into the fabric of the religion.
Repeat that.
It's sewn into the fabric of the religion.
What does that mean exactly?
It's been a misconception, a misleading.
Hmm. Misleading that you can get your prayers answered? Can you make me understand what you're saying?
The religions are meant to mislead.
Hmm. Who created them, the religions?
Man,
Hmm.
man, and deities.
Hmm. Which deities?
This Baal energy.
The Baal energy. Okay. Baal, how are you related to Yaldabaoth?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's. I'm not the top. There's somebody else above me.
And Baal, who would that be? Who are you working for?
It's Satan, the darkest entity of all. It's the worst. So,
Okay. Satan, the devil.
yes.
All right. Okay. All right. So here's the thing, Baal. And Moloch. Moloch, stick around. Like, you can't be here anymore. You realize that, right? You realize that you're being released today from Anika, Annika, and Anja's soul. You can't be here. Are you ready to pack up your things and leave today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who am I speaking to, Baal or Moloch?
Baal
Where's Moloch?
beside me.
Okay, Moloch, listen, buddy. Listen. And you too, Baal, listen, listen. Let me ask you, while I have you here, Baal, are you connected to Erika Kirk? I just have to ask. People want to know.
Oh yeah.
Repeat that.
Yes.
How did you, when did this happen?
This was and is that's been the intention.
Repeat that.
It's intended. T T T P USA is a it's a mm, it's more of it's deception, deceiving. It's not
Mm-hmm.
what it's
Mm-hmm.
just like it's not on the surface what everybody thinks it is. It's there are entities within that organization of people.
Mm-hmm.
Devil,
So are,
devil, they worship this Baal energy.
so everyone at Turning Point USA worships Baal.
Say everyone, but there's a big influence. There's a big
Mm-hmm.
misconception. Erika is a demon.
Oh, Erica's a demon?
Mm. She's
Okay.
evil. She's not. She's not. Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you like working through her, Baal?
I'm I'm pleased.
You're pleased with her?
Yes.
Where's Erika Kirk's soul right now? Is there a way we can help her soul?
It's,
Repeat that.
it's part. She can't access her soul
She can't access her soul. Where are you holding her soul? Erika Kirk's soul.
within me.
Within you. So she's one with you.
I control her. Yes.
You control her. Does she want to be controlled by you?
She wants to control.
Oh, she wants to control.
Yes.
Mm.
I help her.
You help her. How do you help her?
Deception.
Mm. What else?
She's carrying out my work.
She's carrying out your work.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening to all of the people at Turning Point USA is the outreach. What's happening when people donate to Turning Point USA or people, are interconnected with the organization and even the government in some way? What happens then?
It's it's all been hijacked before before Charlie died. He was misled.
He was misled. Did you use Erika to mislead him?
Yes.
You did. Was the marriage a sham?
Yes.
Were the children a sham?
Yes.
Are they real children or do they have your seed in there? Are they Charlie's kids?
I don't know.
No. Whose kids are they?
They're not hers.
They're not hers. Did she give birth?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Mm-hmm.
They were props.
Props. Okay. All right. Are you also attached to Candace Owens?
I tried.
You tried. Why weren't you successful?
He is resistant.
She's resistant. How so?
Questions.
She questions everything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Is she spiritually protected?
Mm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Who's providing her with protection?
She has divine protection, but
Mm-hmm.
she's in a sea of snakes.
A sea of snakes. Okay.
She don't know who to trust.
She doesn't know who to trust. Do you have plans to take her over as well?
I want to, but she's not easy. Erika's easy. Erika was willing. Erika wanted it.
She wanted it.
This was this was this was no this was all planned out. Long time happening.
Mm-hmm. How long have
Long
you been
time in the
How long have you
works.
been planning this to overtake Erika Kirk?
I've had Erika.
Mm.
I've had Erika for a long time.
Mm.
Like lifetimes.
Mm-hmm. How is Erika working with the military?
Tra-
Repeat that.
traffic
Trafficking.
children.
Children. This is where Moloch comes in.
Mm.
Mm.
She's not she's not who she portrays.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything we can do to provide? There's nothing we can do for Erika Kirk.
Mm. She is
She's
making things worse. She's purposefully separating she's getting rid of anyone who doesn't agree with anyone who's not swayed to her way.
Erika.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. You have to get removed today. And when we remove you and Moloch, is it possible to return Erika Kirk's soul?
Mm-mm. Not today.
Not today. Why?
Just too much emotion.
Okay.
It's deep roots entanglement.
Okay. So here's the thing. This is where the contract ends between you and Anja and you and Annika in that lifetime she had in Germany. What's the German connection between you and German DNA?
Me personally,
No, Baal. I'm asking Baal, what is the German connection?
I this is just where she was.
Hmm. So there's no direct connection between German DNA and having Baal or Moloch as an energy attachment.
Feels comfortable there.
Okay. So some sort of it likes that DNA. Is it fair to say? Okay. All right. And how can our German brothers and sisters protect themselves from these energies?
they have to. There's a fog, and the fog must be lifted. The fog's not lifted, they won't know. They won't.
Fog. Okay. What's the fog? What is that?
It's the it's what prevents it prevents souls from course correcting.
Mm-hmm. Do you mean the actual fog in the sky over, over in the skies?
Yes, it's kind of metaphorically like
Okay.
there's scales over the eyes.
Scales over the eyes. Okay. And the German DNA is more susceptible to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So here's the thing. Thank you very much for giving me this information. So here's the thing. Anja she's sovereign. Her soul is sovereign. There is a peace that she will gain back. She will gain back her sovereignty, all of her codes, all of her life force. But before you and Moloch leave, I need you to pick up everything that you left within her body, within her auric field, within the Akashic records, within her DNA. And Anja, I'm going to go ahead and give you a white light sack. What it looks like is a big sack just made of white light. And as Baal and Moloch gather their things, we're going to put them all in this white light sack, and it will dissolve and transmute the energy. And Baal, tell me what you're taking with you today. What did you leave inside of Anja's body?
Taking it all.
You're taking it all. Did you leave doubts?
No, I'm done. I give up.
Mm-hmm. I need you to remove your essence from her body, from her auric field, from her DNA, celestial DNA, cosmic DNA, earthly DNA, throughout all dimensions of time and eons. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Pick up all of your fear, your lies, your negative thought forms, your looping technology. Do you have a gray inside as well that is working on your behalf as well?
Yes.
You do? Uh-huh. Where is it located at?
It's in the hip joint, sacrum area. That. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That has to get released today. That has to get released. Are there any reptilians that you have working with you?
I almost feel so, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In your hip?
Mm-hmm.
Your back?
Mm-hmm.
Hip and back. All right. All right. They're gonna get released. So we got Moloch, we got Baal. Those are soul contracts. We got the gray as the tech, doing the technology. And what purpose is the reptilian serving? What does the reptilian do as the attachment?
It tries to fool her.
Mm-hmm.
It interferes with her ability to have a clear mind.
Mm-hmm.
It disrupts her nervous system. I hear
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
keeps it disrupted.
All right.
That's how we stay there.
Mm-hmm. All right. What I need you to do, we're going to start releasing some of these energies. Is that the only entities that are here? Anyone else? Make yourself known now. Who's in the head?
Three.
Repeat that.
There's three.
There's 3. In the head?
Mm.
Uh-huh. Do they have name or a species?
This gray thing.
Mm-hmm. Are they all grays?
One is a reptilian.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Two are gray.
2 are grays. Okay. Are these the same ones that are also in the hip and sacral? Or different ones?
Same. I feel
Same.
same.
Okay. Same. So we have Moloch, we have Baal, and then we have the 2 grays and 1 reptilian. Okay.
It feels like they travel my spine.
Your spine. Okay. All right. Let's start the removal. So Baal and Moloch, here's the thing. I need you to pick up everything that you left inside of her body. And Anja, I want you to focus on this white light sac that is coming in right now to support you. And as these entities get released through the light language, they're going to put all of their essence. You need to pick up every single thing that you left in her body, and it needs to all go into the white light sac. And Anja, all I need you to do is to continue to close your eyes and relax. I'm going to need you to breathe to release. So at times I'll call for a very big deep breath in, and an open mouth release will sound a lot like this. Okay? And do you still see Baal and Moloch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right side or left side of you?
Right.
Right side. Okay. I'm going to send a energetic connection to the space in between the right shoulder and the right side of your head. And let me know when you can feel this. I'm kind of gathering up the energy here. Let me know when you can feel the energetic impression.
I feel it.
You feel it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to watch as these energies get removed. And I'm going to hold my hands right here in that upper right quadrant. And I'm sending some energetic pulsations there just to loosen up the energy. I feel it's being loosened up in the head. Do you feel any activity in the head?
Yes.
Right side, left side.
Right.
Right side. Okay, we got them right where we want them. I want you to take a very big deep breath in. Very big deep breath. And an open mouth release here, blowing it all out into the white light sac. Bursandi. Another energetic impression here coming in on that upper right quadrant. Feeling the energetic pulsations. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And deep breath in. And release. Open mouth release. Limboro sumbara lerambane apasina. Ombrusutu pashena musa. Ombrusunane. Lambane kimborosune. Nimborosata. Moloch and Baal, you have to leave. You have to leave. I need you to pick up all of your essence. It's the end of the line. Archangel Michael is here with his divine sword. I'm giving you an opportunity to leave before he destroys everything. Borasamburu sumbarati. Himburu sungaralerambusuneti. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. And release. Bombarasingarasimbirasata. Bosata. Hiubotom manakambosa. Ombarasina. Nipona niramburesina de camborasana de lerambosana de cambosta. Umbrasata. Yamborasa. Imborasata. Back of the head. Back of the head. Bombania. Tina. Ombarasam. Bonania. Tingarasama. Deep breath in. Deep breath in and release. Hambosa. Tina. Basena. Badesingarasam. I have my spiritual team also working on this. Can someone take the lower left hip and the neck? Someone support me on the neck. I'm working in the back of the head, please. Thank you. Archangel Michael's sword is here right in the back of your head. Another energetic connection coming in. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. And release. Bo marasata. Mamburu sunna da ledamburu marasani detta. Ambrasate kimbo sandi. Ambrasetita. Bosandi eko marasine. Ombrasata. Yambosata. Yibo. Ambrusata, Yimburusutu, Shumbarata, Yamburusutum, Papa, Satata. Deep breath in. Doing some recalibration on the upper right quadrant here. Exhale. Exhale. I'm going to bring some vibration in here. I don't have tuning forks, so I'm going to use the sound from my voice. Okay. Just take a deep breath in. Murusum murum Releasing this energy from the forehead, the gray. You have to leave. Pick up everything, all of the lies, all of the deception, all of your technology, and all of the access points. They're using some sort of technology to find you in every lifetime. You're very powerful. You're literally providing sustenance, life force, fortification. This is who you are. I need you to stand in your sovereignty on the next deep breath in. Deep breath in. Borasimburosone. Nisumba takirisha. Bamburusu. Anderesa. Lamborosa. Hipa. Humbarasata. Humburusutungara. Back of the head. Breathe in. Burasinarati. Omburasata. Lamborasa. Yimborasata. Omburasata liranirambasa. Omburusunda liranirata. You may feel tear ducts happening in the eyes as you release. Boronane, liva va 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 shomba. Andire singara lelambane kirasa. Humanena, humanere kananirati limbo, lamburu sutu. Lambura satakara, lamburu sutukara, lamburu sutuna, de kambora sanireti, yupota, umburu sutuna, lamburusu, lamburusa, lambana sanira kambarambarasa, umbaramba, someone take the root chakra. That's where they're anchored in at. So please, one of the guys on the spiritual team, please take the root chakra. And the other one can assist in the neck and the shoulders. Thank you. Barani. Yibane kira. Ambarasata. Yambura singara simba. Yi murasata. Amburu sungara lerambosa. Deep breath in. And an open mouth release here. Push it out. Bandide singarasa. Back of the head. Lots of activity. Niburusutu. Yamburusungarasa. Yambaraniratingarasa. Ombarasata. Yamburusu. Pull it out. All of the tools. All of your technology. Release. Deep breath in. And push out through the back of the head. Open mouth. Yimburasatikarasambata. Yamburusutina. Ombarasingara Namburusupa. Supa. Bamburusutu. Hamburusu. 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 Hi mosata. 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 Exhale. That's part of the language, their language. Buddha Sambota. Lots of heat. Do you feel hot at all?
Yes.
Okay, there's lots of heat. They're loosening up. I need you to keep breathing and releasing into the white light sac bubble. Bambudasa. There's so many of them. I'm not even going to ask them individually. We're just going to rapid fire remove these things. And you blow all that air out into the white light sac. These are all their deception. They're using you. And they had cords connected in the back of your head, because truly you are providing these deities with sustenance so they can continue to do their work. That's why they don't want to let you go, because you're powerful. Releasing the claws. Umbrasata kena da umara da tingra supera samburusu amburusunda liran bosande limburusunda da mbusa da rambonde da mbushambo I murusu du camborasata lamburusunda raniri ambotambo li murusumba de sangera sambotande apuna hi ha bossa. Ha surusu. So what source is saying is the cane, biblical times, this is what's being clear right now, Clint. So it's biblical time referring to an era spanning the Old and New Testament, covering 1,000 years from early human history to the patriarchal age and the Babylonian exile to the life of Jesus and the early church, approximately 200 BC-100 AD. We are cleansing out this template right now as well, to cleanse that out, because in its whole form, there isn't a Baal or a Moloch in its whole form. That was a lie. Baal and Moloch. You may enter into the houses. This is what source is saying. You may enter into the houses that do not seek me, my love, my direction, my consecration. But as of these texts, it will be renewed. through the revival of the children's sight. So even the Bible's getting a cleansing right now. Yumburu sunande dandira sombrane amburu sundere mar sambrasa mirombara kamburu sumbrata ishonare namara kamburu sunna mamburu sunda le dandi hinda ombrasata ye mosa ye mosa fire badalembo sunna de ambosa Imosa fire, Bambrusuna, Buambarasinda, Simbo, Nadirandira Tingra, Lamburusunda, Cambara Sangras, Lady Ambosa, Limboro Singra, Lelana Musana de Reki, Ambosa, Limbora Sate Caranerata, Hidanambosane, Nira Samburu, Niramborasa, Buandirandia Simburusuna, Liburosata. Liborasata, Momburosungarasata, Morasata, Hiamburosani, Ambarasingara Samburasata, Limburasata, Nadana Musamburusu Marata, Mamburosane. Mimuro sunande, bamburo sinarambona, Namburosa, keep releasing. Someone take the foot. Bamburo sande, they're anchored down into the foot, right foot. Bamburo sune, bamburo sumasata. Yambura sandi, yeah, ombra satan, yeah, ambosana, ombra satata. Breathe in, deep breath in, and open mouth, release here. Blow it out. Basane, budasa. Limurasata. Emulsifiers. Substances that enable, stabilize, and improve the consistency of mixtures of typically unmixable liquids, like oil and water, by acting as a bridge between them. Commonly used to enhance the texture of a shelf life or processed food, and even cosmetics. The function via the molecules with both water-loving and fat-loving hydropradic end. While generally recognized as safe, excessive consumption is linked to potential gut health and inflammation. You just keep breathing and releasing. As I heard these deities say, emulsifier. They're using some sort of emulsifier. I presume this is what the gray was in there doing. So it allows the shelf life, right? So essentially, it allows them to have you longer. And so Source is removing their emulsifiers that they've been using. And the thing is, once you bring awareness to the evil deeds that these beings do, they lose power. So the very fact that I'm reading them, I'm telling them, I see what you're doing. They are shriveling up. You're feeling a lot lighter. How's the temperature in your room now?
Feeling cooler.
It's cooler. Yes, I feel a cooling coming throughout your entire vessel. There's a cooling coming throughout your entire vessel. There's only light that will dwell in this body. Yamburu sumbara singara sambosa. Lamburu sungara singara simbosane. Bosane da kingara sata. Bosane buru sumbara lelambosande de tingarasa. Bombura sata. Right side of the abdomen is being addressed right now. This is also where they have like some of their connection cords that's anchoring you into their false vibration, into allowing you to be almost like a food that they consume to provide themselves with more life storage so that their battery life doesn't run out, because their battery is fake. They don't have life force. You have no power, Moloch or Baal. You have zero power. You've been found out. Gather all your things You have no power. I see everything that's been happening here. You have zero power. You have zero life force, and you know it. You've been attached to certain people in the collective because this is your fuel. Because without us, you would shrivel up and die. Bombana de kamburusuta, lamburusuma de kingara, ombrasa de kambatina, batina liopane. Lo pina da samburo soma, la bino do sabara singa, ombarasata. Remove your claws from the right part of the abdomen. Bamburusuna, limburusata karamana. Deep breath in, Buddha nagira sambo, bambana ninambo hane, ombarasimbo satinga da sapa, ombarasata. Umbara sinda da rambosa. Umbara sambosa. Umbara sumbara babosa. Umbara sombara bobosa. Umbara sombara babosa. Umbara bamburu sota. 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 Morasata. Liborasata. Second gray in the abdomen. Bamburu soto. Release alambota. Yibosata. It's working with, it has a connection, much like the it has a connection. It's a diagonal connection, and we're used to that, connecting from the lower left abdomen into the brain. So you just keep breathing and releasing, and then we're going to get some relief in that spine for you. Bombora singara sambuana, lambara saneatina, lambarasam lam. Who's working down in the root chakra? Lam. Root chakra is needing some attention. And in the root chakra, spirit team, when you loosen this this cord, it's going to allow more movement within the spine. They're anchoring, they're siphoning from her kundalini energy. So that's what's happening down in the root chakra. Thank you very much. Bamburu sumbaratane, lamburu sunare rambusande rambane rambosumba. Om barasim borosanade rombasatani. Banadakim borosamburu soma. Bamburu suma. Li shoambata. Li shombarasingarasapa. Li bo barasamburu sune. Li borosom maranade randing darambosatina. Ambrosandena. Li borosuambane. Ombrusu mbarakim borusu alelambosa limburusu narere tingara samburusu tu yamburusu mbarara samburusu tana. You could just keep breathing and releasing with your eyes closed, and so just identifying the gray in the abdomen, lower right abdomen. Is actually more in the middle, like underneath the rib cage. That's where the secondary gray is. And it has a cord extending to the left brain, where the first gray was running the kind of technology, right? So we're used to seeing this. We've been seeing this throughout the psychic investigation, that this is one of the things that they use, because they tilt. This is part of the mutation of the X. If we were to cross another line over, that would give us an X. This circle here is the 0 point consciousness, which is the way out of their delusion. So what I need you to do is just hold stillness for me, please, Anja, because this is the code out, right? I want you to just keep taking some breaths. Let there be some silence right now. And all I need you to do is, when you bring the breath all the way to the top of your head, when the breath releases, allow it to fall to the part of the body that needs the most healing. And then you can blow that out into the white light sac. And so this line here, and I'm just going to be talking, but I want you to just breathe. So this line here, that's the mutation of the cross, the X. This is this line that was the mutated from the stem, is what they're using when they turn it 33 degrees to mutate it. Right foot, there's some movement in that right foot. How are your feet feeling as well?
I feel heavy.
Heavy. Okay. Right foot, left foot.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And you just keep breathing and releasing. That's being worked on right now. And you're okay. I can feel telepathically every point in which they're connected into. And so we're just going to allow some breathing room before we go back in with the second pass of the light language and the healing. So you're doing beautiful. You're doing great. You just keep breathing and releasing. Releasing and breathing. That's it. That's it. Very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very good. That's it. Do you still see any of these entities around?
Mm.
Repeat that.
No.
No. I want you to bring your awareness through the breath to the top of your head. And then we're going to be a slow release. Do you feel any heat, any energy on your face, ear, head? And you just let me know if you feel anything. The head, face, ears.
Down,
Right side.
Down, moving down my neck.
Down your neck. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Are you able to see what this thing looks like?
It's just a sludge moving down.
Sludge. All right. All right. So a lot of the times these entities will leave their essence behind. So they're like spiritual sludge and stuff like that has to be removed. Right side. Yiposane, Yibosaneeta, hu marasata, marasata, lira marasata, limborasatinara, ombrasate, isha, borasata, gimborasati, borasata, ombrasatinara. Deep breath in, deep breath in, and release now. Burusunare kinarasata, botsa, blow it out into that white light sac. Busarara kira semburusutu, limburusuna, hi morasata. Yumbrasineti, Yimara, Yimborasate, 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 Yimborasate. Murasumurasinira simmerere munirati. Yiborasumbrasinere musundireti. Ombrasata. Yamborosungarasin. Deep breath in. And push it out. Into the white light sac. Bombasaneta. Yimborosuna tingrasuporata. Yumbrasina boasata. Mimorosambuana. Limborotuna. Yimborasate. Okay, how's the temperature in the room?
Getting cooler.
Getting cooler? Okay. Buabarasimbosa. Yimosumra sambuane. Yamburasita. Lambua kirambua sambuasa. Babasina ratinda sambata. Yimbarasatide shumbarasata. Going back for a second pass on the right side of the abdomen. Deep breath in. And release. Burasin garasapata. Mi burasanire king burasita. Lim burasata. Ombrusina. Ombrasatina. Ombrasa. Ombra. Liv murasata. Ombrasati. Ombrasati. Ombrasata. Ombrasati. Ombrasata. Ombrasati. Ombrasata. Ombrasati. Balance. Barasingara. Balance coming back in. Ombrasata. Ombrasati. 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 Ombrasati. Burasata. Miri susu. Husa. Hosa. 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 Release a very big deep breath in here. And push that out. The right side of the body. Push it out now. Push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Release. Bamburasade. Ombrasingara simburasuna. Lamburusoto ombarasata. Here's some claws or horns coming out. Very beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Mi burasata. Mambrasa. Deep breath in. And release. Hambosa. 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 Hambosane. 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 Eki. Wisete. Patatahina. Ombrasatingra supara king burasandi deity. Imburusta balance coming back in. Burasa, burasa. The playfulness of life is coming back in. Inner child coming back in. Borasinarahi. Borasinarahanete. Leave burasatata. Bosa. Libosa. Limburasa. Tigrasapata. He bosa. Yamburasati. 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 Ah, buona kiresatata. Deep breath in. Bonasatati. Maneresika. Bombarasina. Bonasatati. 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 Releasing this. Bonasatati. Tadam wasata. Woo! Banereki wasata. Limburasatata. Deep breath in. Ambrusuna. Hu. Papurusutani. Limburasatata. Deep breath in. Badarusutu. Ha. Badarusutu. Ha. Tiresa. Hu. Paneti. He. Deep breath in. Push that out. Right, the right side. Bonasata. Hina. Hina. On the white, into the white light sac. Ha, morasata. Hi, morasata. Lamburusata. Hi, marata. Amburasata. Li banasi, humburisiti. Yimbo, yambu, humble. Limburasata. Limburasata. Hi, morasata. And I need you to just breathe and release normally. I'm going to explain a few things, but all I need for you to do is continue to breathe and release. So on the left side of the body, right side of the body, is the collusion of the mutation of the word of the gospel, right? So what they had in there, so the Bibles have been tainted energetically with the I'm hearing the story of the horns, or the book of the horns. So it's like an energetic overlay, almost like if someone were to take every Bible in the world under religion, in the religious template, and energetically put a dark energy in there. Like this is what is being cleansed from religion and from the Bible within itself. It's the book of the horns. It's their doctrine. It's a false doctrine. It's a false light. It's where they literally just see who they can take over. So they bring all of like the poor people into the storehouse, right? And, this is why they don't teach manifestation in churches, because, they really need the poor people there, so that they can, continue to lower their field just enough, because they're already lowered. That's why they're there. And a lot of the times when people are coming to churches for deliverance, unfortunately, part of this essence goes in as well. So that you're doing so much. This is what your soul in that lifetime was protecting, Anja. You were protecting the sanctity of religion. That's why they didn't like you in that lifetime, because you wouldn't play by the rules, by the book of the horns. You wouldn't play by it. This is why you went off into yourself, into the solitude of yourself, because you knew something was wrong, and they were following it blindly without really understanding all of that, what was happening. And this is why you traveled to the Middle East. Your soul traveled to these beings. This is what I'm getting. You are so brave. Your soul went to confront them. And these are eons ago. We're talking ancient Mesopotamia times. And I think that your soul, and I'm getting this from your Akashic records, I think your soul has come back every time to this point, to go back to that timeline. And I see you petitioning for them to stop. There's like brokering some sort of deal on the behalf of not just religion, not just, Germans or your time in Germany, but for all of humanity. This is the thing that your soul has been working on. But it's been draining you at the same end. This task has been draining you. There's life force that can come back in. And I think I'm sent here to tell you that you don't have to fight this on your own, and you can release that today. And so your soul can experience the brighter side of a life, because you have a lot of life left. And you can live it in abundance within the source light. Because if you just prune to the flowers within your own garden, the source light will magnify it and course correct everything. So source wants you, within your soul lineage, wants you to start growing your own garden, as if you've been pruning humanity's garden. And this is a collective thing, and you don't, and the collective has risen to a certain state of consciousness. What you were trying to do back then in Germany, the collective has risen to a certain state of consciousness where the collective now understands what's been happening. So you've now been released from this. And Source is really calling you to go higher within your own divinity and your own light. And Source wants to beautify you and to reward you for all of your hard work as a soul. So this is why you went back to this lifetime. And I want you to take a very big deep breath in and allow this yellow vibration, bright as the sun, to come in. Hover it over the top of your head and expand down. There is a purification happening in your body right now. I see it. I see like 12 disciples sitting at like the Last Supper table. Like this is how much energy is coming in for you now. This is your energy. Your energy is being returned back to you because they took it falsely. And you were really standing in the gap for, for nations, really. Sit within that yellow vibration, that yellow light, and allow it to magnify within your body, within your auric field. Breathe in this spirit consciousness. Christ consciousness is here. Calling in Yeshua Jesus, the Christ light, for healing and for purification of the highest power. And Archangel Michael's divine sword of truth and of light cuts through any and all illusions that are left. Lies, deceptive blue lights, deceptive kingdoms, deceptive deities and kings that steal life force from the innocent. Releasing the contract of something about the contract made on the Mound of Bethesda. Releasing that, releasing that, releasing that. Releasing that, releasing that, releasing that. Bora sambua handi di simboro sutu. Ni bora simbro suna. There are whole books in the Bible being cleared right now because of you. Bomburo sumbora sandi e kamburo sunane. Nimbro sunanane. Bimbro sunanane. Bimbro sunanane. Bimbrusu nanane, bimbrusu nanane, bimbrusu nanane, nambrosum barasandi, nambrosum barasandi retina bosa, nirambosa, 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 bambrosona, nirosuna. Biro sombara singara sombarane. Nambura singara sambuana. Yamburo suna. Yamburo sombara sandi. Yabo sata. Yabona sata. Yambona sata. Yambona sata. Yambona sata. Yambona sata. Yambona sata. Yambona sata. Mamboa sane. Marasina da bosata. Namburusuna kambura satina. Yamburusuna de tinda kumburasani. Libona garamona. Burasina da dumasani. Omburasani. Bimburusuna ambu. Namburusumbra sata. Burusuna. Bunasuna gisanareta. Yumburusunandi. Yumburasandi. Mamburusuna. Cleansing out any energies from I'm hearing energies from your Bible. You are a very powerful soul. Cleansing out any energies from your Bible, from the things that you believe to be true. Cleansing any energies out that are not of the highest divine light, any energies colluding with the throat chakra. Release from the throat. How's your throat feel?
It feels like it's opening up. The drainage is going down, and it feels I can breathe better.
Okay, yeah, there was an entity there, so you just keep breathing and releasing. See, the more I uncover, the more they lose their cloaking technology. The more I expose, the more they lose their cloaking technology. You're doing great. You just keep breathing and releasing into the white light sac. So there's a lot of those foundational things being renewed in this moment. Bethesda, also Sao, also the tribe of Benjamin, which I do believe that you are from. So I'm getting heavily tribe of Benjamin codes from you. And we're just cleansing that out. You're just recalibrating back to homeostasis, back to the balance. This is what's happening right now. You're doing great. You just keep breathing and releasing. Breathe in the Christ light. Exhale out any and all sludge, any and all substances of dis-ease and substances of torment I'm hearing. Any dark energies, breathe that all out. If you see any dark colors, if you smell any pungent smells, any unpleasant smells, any tunes, vibrations, breathing that all out. Returning back to balance, back to homeostasis. And the next deep breath in, bring the sun energy back in, the light of source, magnifying here, hovering over your head, and it's going to melt down slowly and completely down the body. Burasam, burasum, burasam, burusuna. Deep breath in and release more down that spinal column, aligning all of your chakras. Okay, they're almost all in alignment. There's a little edges here. They're coming back in very nicely. Just keep on releasing. Deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath in and a deep exhale out. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Cycling life force back in. Very good job, spirit team, on that root chakra. It feels great. How's the lower abdomen feel?
Much better.
How's your feet feeling?
Relaxed.
Relax. Very good job, guys. Thank you very much. Mirosum barasim borosuna. Bonasuna borosina. Barasuna bonasina. Allowing the light to come back in. Breathe in Christ's energy. Feeling that sun. Feeling the warmth of the sun as it expands out all throughout your auric field. 20 feet on either side of you, all around you. Covering you with this blanket of love, this bubble of light, source light. And within this fire energy that we find ourselves in now, any and all remnants of any entities, greys, deities, Moloch, Baal, any technological implants, any claws or other tools or apparatus that are being used are all being consecrated with the Christ energy light right now. You may feel some heat. You may feel pockets of energy of just release. Borosum barasata. Releasing. Borosum barasata. Niram borosuna. Lim borosukanereta. Intensifying this Christ energy, which is the sun energy that is coming through to purify and to consume any and all of the residue that is left here today. Bombrusungara sambota. Limburusungara lerambosane muna. Yimburusungara niabane rambasina. Mimburusungara lerambuana rambosa. Burusuna rambosa. Yimburasane kinda. Yano kinda samburasane mbasata. Release. Bamburusanara kingarasata. Umbarasingara simbosata. Yam brasamarasata. Yam brasamburusutu. Yam brusamurusutu. Yam brusamurusutu. Yam brusamurusutu. Yam brusamurusutu. Focusing back on the head. Peaceful. And you just keep breathing and releasing, and this part will be in silence. And Anja, do you see any entities around or feel any entities?
No.
Okay. And with that being said, what I'm going to do here is Source is going to come in and put a spiritual covering on you. Just breathe back in the golden light as bright as the sun and allow that coating to just melt down as you receive this spiritual covering. And it has cooling technology. You're going to start to feel very, very cool, as if there's the living waters coming down with the sun. Living waters and the sun, they work together. They work in unison. They give life force. They spring life forward. This was everything that the emulsifiers that they had inside of you was trying to counteract. Fire and water are supposed to work together. Anything outside of that is a mutation. So get filled up with not only the light and the fortification of the sun, but the consecration of Mother God of the living waters, the element of water, the spirit consciousness. This is your divine protection, fortification, and consecration. And feel that coming in with the next deep breath in. And release, cooling down the central nervous system. Releasing any and all residual phantom pains. You might get phantom pains in the legs, I'm hearing. There might be some phantom pains. So I think your body is used to not being sovereign. But it's a whole new world for you to explore now. Releasing that. Thank you so much for my spirit team. I felt every bit of the work that you were helping me with. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for listening in and assisting. Thank you. We thank you, Source Divine, for being here. The Christ Light, Yeshua Jesus, and Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael's going to come through and place his divine sword as a hedge of protection on your forehead. And you're going to feel that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to feel that hedge of protection on your forehead. And the sword is made of blue flames. And from this day forth, you will be covered. No matter if you go inside or outside, you are covered. This vessel will be consecrated within the light of Source. And any and all negative vibrations from this day forth will be released back through the portals that they came in through. And release. Release. And I can see very clearly in my mind's eye that whatever it is that all of these dark beings serve is displeased. And we're going to ask Archangel Michael to step in and do what needs to be done in this moment. Take a deep breath in. And an exhale out. Morasam borosumna. Leave borosum barasin korosata. Ni sum barasane karasim posata. now I just want you to relax. I'm doing some final cleansing with the sending some energetic pulsations from my third eye. And thank you. There's lots being released. Lots of energies being released right now. Like you're freeing so many people right now. They're emptying out their bag, other souls that they've tormented. That's all coming out. This was a divine appointment to get a lot of souls free. And I will have to say that your soul contract that started in that lifetime in Germany has now been completed. Great job. Any other additional energies that you feel? Or is everything gone?
Oh.
Gone. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and dissolve that white light sac and allow that to just dissolve away into the light, and that will be transmuted. Any and all portals within your body, your auric field, your biofield, your home is all closing up as all energies will leave now back to source for divine judgment. Some of them have just already have left. Closing down any and all open portals now. And with that being said, at 0, we're going to close the door to the subconscious mind, protecting all the work we've done here today. Blocking out the negative, only bringing back the positive. We're going to start to come up at 1. At 2, coming up a little bit more. 3, preparing to open our eyes. And 4, our eyes are open. And 5, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes are open, wide awake. Thank you, Source. Thank you. You can open your eyes. It may take some time. That's okay. How are you feeling?
I feel a lot better. I feel a lot lighter.
Lighter. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what... Yeah, go ahead, please.
I was just going to say those, I guess, stuck energies, I don't feel that anymore.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You are holding a lot. This lifetime that you had in Germany is pretty remarkable. So what I channeled, I just channeled the rest of it for you while we were doing the removal. I think that you were very spiritual. And when you went back to the ancient Mesopotamia time, I think you were doing some spiritual work during that time where you were going back and trying to get these beings to leave humanity alone. I think you always knew that there was interference in the religions. I think you always known that. And somehow your soul would travel back to that point in time where these deities were at their height to try to reason with them, to bargain with them. And that's why you were, and it's interesting, you were walking in the desert and your body was hurting, and like, I would not doubt if you were also part of, biblical, people in the Bible. I would not doubt that your soul spans, has this sort of bandwidth. And I know it's a lot to hold. It is. And I know it's a lot to hold. I couldn't hold a Mother of the Ages. I was like, what? Huh? What? No. I'm, it's been a few years and I'm just now be like, well, maybe I am that, so I get it. But I have to say it as I see it. I think you've been standing in the gap for the people who were shunning you in that lifetime. But what they didn't know was that you were helping all of humanity. And these entities were, this is their MO, is just to use people for life force and fortification, because they get small when you take that stuff away, because they truly don't have power. And somehow they have colluded with the Book of the Horns, is what I heard. They colluded, some of the biblical texts, but they can collude the people who already show up in a lowered frequency. So this is why I want you to vibe high. I want you to watch the food you eat, the water you drink, the company you keep, the thoughts you think, right? Those all affect your vibration.
Yes.
So I want you to do that. I'm going to send you the aftercare instructions through email, which will have the thing, how you can make your spiritual bath, and how you can make your spiritual cleanser for your house. And so I would like for you to cleanse your house and cleanse your body. And at least for the next 3 days, I want you to do the spiritual bath, and I'll give you the instructions, and then follow it up with at least once a week for the next month. And I think you'll be doing it once or twice a week for the next month. And then just kind of wing off as you start to come back into wholeness. There will be a lot of integration happening. I saw your inner child wanting to come back in. There's a lot more fun that wants to come back in for you.
That would be a blessing.
True fun.
I've lost that.
Yeah. Your inner child was once that started to get lifted from the right side of you, I saw the inner child, and the inner child wants to have fun. It wants to play. So I want you to find something that allows you to play. Even if it's winter where you are, even if you have to play something on your phone, it wants to play. Get some coloring books. This is what Source is saying. Please get coloring books. And Source wants you to get coloring books and start there. Wants you to start with some, the markers, the skinny markers. Wants you to do very detailed coloring. What this is going to do is going to open up your subconscious mind. And then Source wants you to switch over to, after you're coloring, you've been coloring for about 5 minutes or so, wants you to get a blank piece of paper and just start automatic writing. That's what Source wants. I think it's a strong gift of yours. I truly do. So that's how you are going to parlay yourself into it. Start with the coloring, right? And Source wants Source wants the coloring books to be intricate. So not like the children coloring books, but the ones for adults. Sorry, ones. Source, I have to say it, the adult ones. Sorry.
I see the mandalas with all the different little colors.
Yeah. And then almost like as if you can even move forward with doing not ceramics, but the things that you buy in the store, they look like clear glass, and they have this little stuff you can paint. It looks like little ceramics. Then you can start doing that after. I feel like that's kind of what your soul is wanting to express itself. But you have the gift of automatic writing. So that's coming through.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Why? Did you try some of that?
Well, no, I just can't read my own handwriting, so it would be interesting.
I can't either, but it's with your spiritual eye that we read these things.
Yeah.
Right. And this is the beauty. This is the beauty about humanity that, I just want everyone to kind of understand this, is that you don't have to be perfect to work for Source. And you were young in that lifetime. You were only 23. Even with everyone shunning you, you were still doing the work that was necessary. And you were doing it on your own. That's powerful, because you remind me a lot of myself. I do this work and people are some people, they can't believe it, or aren't you scared or whatever. I do this work on my own, but we're not alone. We have, our angels, our guides, Source, the Christ Jesus. We have, we have archangels. We have everything at our disposal. And so we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to, you can even be deaf. You could even not have legs. There isn't anything that, when you have a calling on your life, that can keep you from it. So don't feel, for the ones of you at home, that you have to show up perfect before you step into this work. And you don't even have to be all the way healed. You have to be on a healing journey, but Source is going to use you where you are. That's the point that I want to make. Sources will use you where you are. And if we waited for everyone to be perfection, I mean, nothing would get done, would it? Um, this is beautiful. So it really co-signed a lot of the entities we were finding in your field earlier, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So before we started, just to reiterate here, I was channeling the word caiman and I looked it up. I mean, alligator, right? And so I just knew we were going to be dealing with some kind of fierce entities, right? And so these numbers are like literally all the identification points of different energies, right? And what was interesting is Moloch signed his name down here. Now I'm reading this with my spiritual eye. Does you can see like the L and the H in there, but I can see energetically that's Moloch. I already knew. That's why I wanted to. What is this deity's name? I knew it was Moloch. I knew it.
It looks
Moloch,
like I can see that when you point it out.
yes, it's Moloch. I'm like, Moloch, you even signed your name. How nice of you.
That nasty, that nasty thing.
Yes. Also, too, I knew we were going to Germany because this one of the swastika came up, right? So that's over
Wow.
here. It's over here. It's kind of like I can tell with the little jagged edges here,
Uh-huh.
and it's a tool that the these dark entities were using. They're using that, like some of these symbols that we see. And look, it even has the dark energy underneath it, the little entity with the mouth open and the flames coming out
Mhm.
from the back of it, which is part of the swastika. So the swastika within itself is entity driven, has an entity attached to it, so that's one of the tools. So
And
that's
that
why, like,
was used like
mm-hmm,
that's a symbol that's like been used
mm-hmm,
pre-Germany throughout time, right?
yeah, yeah, yep. Let me get some more data on that swastika.
I don't know what it means, but I know I've
So it is a symbol. So it's about 6,000 years old symbol. Well, it says that it refers to good fortune, well-being, and divinity. No, that's not. Isn't that funny? No, I don't think it means that. Um, but yeah, it's a symbol that, often pertains to when we think about, I think when we think about Nazi, you know, Germany. And it's
right.
interesting that in 1870, when you were in Germany, there was some wars happening during that time in 1870.
Hmm.
So I think I closed that window out. So 1870, there was the Franco-Persian War, triggered by conflicts with France, southern Germany, states that allied with Persia. Mm-hmm. That's what in the Middle East.
I have a little
Um,
Persian in my lineage.
really? Okay.
Yes.
So that's funny because
Just
1870
a little
is,
bit.
yeah.
But
There was a war, and then there was a battle of Sedan as well. And this was Napoleon III was taken prisoner, breaking French resistance. Um, Proclamation of Empire. Following the war, the German Empire was proclaimed as Versailles, with William first as emperor. So that was, I remember the castle of Versailles in France. So unification treaties, there was a lot happening around 1970. Um, so it's interesting that you went back to that time, and that's why you were desperately trying, because there was so much happening in Germany at the time, and that's why you were like, I think you were traveling. I think you were traveling spiritually. I feel that so strongly. I feel that you were traveling spiritually to go back to like these deities to figure out how you can remove their influence, because obviously that's why everyone shunned you, because you would not partake in the Book of Horns. Like, I kept hearing the Book of Horns. You always had this calling to clear humanity from this. You always had this on you. And now Source is saying that the collective has risen. You don't have to do this now. Source wants you to prune and water your own garden. Source. So what's happening is your soul line is splitting. I talk about your soul line splitting, and what that means is a lot of the repetitive things that you've been on, even the people, even the places, even part lineage and things like that, you've already learned the lessons from that. So you're about to get access to another, part of your journey, right? Which, yesterday in the video, I was talking about that T zone. We were channeling that. So this is the old stuff, right? That just
Mm-hmm.
keeps you here. But now you're getting access to the other part of the line in the cross, which now ascends you up,
Right.
So the cross is a directional energy as well. And so your soul line, like my soul line, we're leaving that world behind, and now we're getting access to another part of the cross, the part that allows us to either ascend or to ascend higher, right? And so I wanted to just tell you that about your soul. You did great. Very, very beautiful. Do you have anything that you want to say particularly?
I'm ready for the ascension. I want to
Yay.
continue my journey here, and I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Things make sense. The things that you're sharing with me that we've channeled and all make
Uh-huh.
sense. And
Yeah.
I think where you talk about watering my own garden, and I've heard you say it as well. I'm the people pleaser. I'm not
Yeah.
happy unless everybody around me is
Me too.
happy and taken care of, and then I can.
Yeah.
But I've kind of begun to have this revelation over the last 4 to 6 months that I do need to take more for myself. And
Mm-hmm.
until I nourish myself properly, again, I I can't be any good for anybody else. Well, I've
Exactly.
finished working on me, or I don't know if there's ever finish to that, but
Yeah.
for my wellness is going to be able to allow me to give others more wellness.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Abs- and you know what? I'm, me and you, we're in the same spot, that it feels selfish at first when you start, because here's the thing, especially when you're a high level empath, because you can feel the needs of others even if they don't say anything, or even if people make sounds, the little little murmurs that people make, deep within your soul that
I
all of those sounds mean something, and you react to those. Those are the
I hear it
subconscious.
like
You hear
I
it.
hear
Other people don't hear it.
that
They don't.
wild.
They don't hear it. So you're very empathic as well, because you are responding to these are the subconscious cues, but what they really are inferred. So, when we did the testing in the beginning of your hypnosis session, and I was like, hey, spread your hand, and then, you know, spread your hand on the other one, and how the other one opened up a little as well. So, what it means is that you can take information in both ways, both literal, but also inferred. So, not necessarily what someone says, but how they say it, the energy behind what they say. That's what's leading you, right?
Yeah,
And so, in order to truly stop being a people pleaser, we're going to have to allow the self soothing that we all have. And so, you're going to have to find a way to not listen to those subconscious cues that people give, because you come in just to like take care of everything, and then you end up like
I'm
burdening
everybody's
yourself.
mommy. That's what,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. So care for yourself first, and then you can give from your overflow, right?
Makes sense.
Very beautiful. Do you have any questions for me?
Um, this this is kind of like totally sideline, but do you get any like any I've never heard you mention it, I don't think, but like any connection between my past loved ones, any, I don't know if I'm trying to
Okay.
say that right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I understand.
Like
Okay.
messages, maybe that kind. I don't know if you.
Messages.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay, let me see. Give me a second. Miso anare tsingara sambosani bona city. Biramburu sutu. Nira samburu suteni. Ombarango sotam burusinara banireta. Libosani akambosa, lishomba, libonasata, ambrosuna, bamborosuna, limorasati, imborosatike, morsina, imborosate passa porapa. Bosaneati, mosareti, embresetin grasam bosandirete, limborosutina, mosata, amborosani, amborosina. Was there anyone on life support or
Yes,
life support? Yeah, who was that?
my sister.
Okay. All right, that energy is coming through. Showing up here on the right side. I don't know why I'm hearing the word frame. I don't know what that means. Frame. It's like a
Um,
picture.
More in the probably in the verbal sense of being framed, perhaps.
Being framed. Like,
The
what is that?
situation was
Yeah.
framed
Oh,
around her
yeah.
death.
Really? What happened?
Um, she was a lifelong uh, drug abuser.
Mm,
Um, in her, I guess it was late 40s to early
mm,
49ish. Um, she was beaten, attacked, and when
mm,
I walked into the hospital room, I I have these. I've mentioned it to you before. I think that I just have this knowing that comes over me about certain things.
mm-hmm,
As soon as I laid eyes on her, I knew this was not her fault. This was
yep,
not something she did. And then I noticed she'd been beaten,
mm-hmm,
um, all these things. And then um, her being in this and for so long, I know these people she deals with, and I hear things. So I've heard things, and I know that what I initially felt, I have since been told that that's what happened to her, what actually killed her,
mm-hmm,
that she was stabbed with a loaded needle.
mm-hmm,
And
yeah, yeah,
she was not out there um, in the throes of it.
mm-hmm,
She was a crack user, and she just continued to use it. But
mm-hmm,
it wasn't like every day, or she wasn't in. She was out of that life. She was getting her stuff together. She was at the best place she'd been, but
mm-hmm,
she was still using. But um, I found out later the sheriff's daughter was at the same house that she was at that night. And when I went to the detectives initially, they didn't want to pursue it. They, you know how they look at those things, and so they just would not. But it never rested well in my soul, and I think that's why I had such a hard time moving on from her
yeah,
passing. I felt like I wasn't bringing her justice. That that situation was wrong, and I knew it.
yeah. Did she pass away in her house or apartment?
It was no, it was a hospital. Well,
Hospital. Okay.
she was in a house, and
Yeah.
she had was her body was 60 some degrees when they um, got to her,
Yep. Mhm.
but they got they got her heart back beating. Then she was in the hospital in a coma for a few days before.
I'm getting a 6 right here.
Uh-huh.
So that stands out to me. So, yeah. And I see
But
a
I
door. Yeah, I see a door. So I think this is like the place where you know, where she was found.
uh-huh,
And then some energy down here. This is where I identified the life support and kind of some energy here on the right
uh-huh,
side. So this is kind of her communicating a little bit, and I want to see if I can um, give you a little bit more communication. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
uh, I don't recall. It's just tormented me that like at one point the same fellow that hurt her, um, he pistol whipped and beat my cousin till she was in a coma for 2 months. She was also stabbed with a needle.
Mm.
Um, he went to jail for, I thought, a long time, but evidently not so long. They let him back out. That was a weapons violation after my sister's death.
Mm-hmm.
Then
He did that. He did that to your cousin too.
yes, and then
Right.
also, go ahead.
Yep. How many people did he do this to?
Um,
It was a
I
lot.
couldn't tell you how many, and he probably has a body count. When he got out
Mm-hmm.
of prison after the gun charge, he was arrested for attempted first degree murder with a firearm, two other people.
Yep. I
So
count one.
he bragged about it around town.
I count about 6 or 7 people. I see faces in there. I count about 6 or 7 people. That's where the arrows are that he's done something to that um, either near death or led to death.
Uh-huh. I
Mm-hmm.
can believe that.
Yeah.
You and I do something, and we've been in prison forever, but it's how these criminals continue to recycle through and out. I don't get it, but
Well, I'm about to tell you why, because he also has the Moloch energy. Like there's some people that, they say they're spawns of Satan, or
mhm.
there's some people who maybe even unbeknownst to them they're working for the darkness.
Oh yeah.
I see that. So this is what I'm going to say, because maybe this is not the message that you want to hear, but I'm always zoned out. I can't help it.
Mhm.
The thing about it is, like, you and your sister, the same bloodline, your cousin, right? You have to understand, like, your bloodline's actually really important. I'm getting tribe of Benjamin. That was coming through very, very clear. And I think these energies know who they're targeting, and they may not know that their darkness has led to them being in contract with these deities like Baal and Moloch. But that's essentially who these people are. They have that energy on them. And then look at the work you were trying to do as well. So everything's connected, right? I want to make you understand that this is not just an incident, but it's rather, we all have the same, sort of like potential to be in a situation like this when we're lowered in frequency. But when we zone back out, we can trace it back to a timeline, a lifetime, something. So you can trace this back. So your sister's passing, you can trace this back to that lifetime, to that work, because it's the same energy. The same energy that was working through that man is the same energy that we removed here today.
Right.
You got out, your sister did not. But you've been fighting for a very long time. Okay? And you don't have to fight anymore. I want you to light a white candle for your sister, I'm hearing.
Mhm.
As I do see her showing up on my right side, which is my side for like spirituality and source. But she can go higher. She can go higher. And I think that this is the beginning of her even being able to go higher, because of the clearing that you've done today. It's the same energies. So please white light a white candle for her,
Most
and
definitely.
you can beautify it, like even little rose petals around it or something. Just talk to her. She's going to be fine. And in some regard, she's saying, it's better me than you, is what she's saying in some regards, right? Um, was she younger or older?
5 years younger.
Okay. All right.
I had, go ahead.
Do you have a nickname?
From her,
Yeah.
or yeah,
Or just family?
Ange the Pange, Ange.
I understand. Oh, that's cute. I'm just hearing Stink. I'm proud of you,
Oh,
Stink. Or
I call I just I I used to, her son, my nephew. By the time he came around, I already had twins, and I couldn't call nobody's name, and so you have to understand my family is crazy dynamic. But I nicknamed him shit. Like, I can remember that. And it became like this joke between us. So it was like his pet name. So I don't know.
Okay, yeah, she's like, I'm proud of you, Stink. Like, I'm like, what? That's, I didn't want to say it at first. I was like, that's strange, you know? I don't want to be offensive, you
Maybe
know?
she's implying she's proud of Cross, her son. His name's Cross. That was a family name. But
Okay,
yeah, he was 13 when she passed, and he's doing excellent right now. So
great. Yeah, so she kind of makes a little joke. But yeah, if you white
and that sounds
white,
like her sense of humor too. So that
yes, he's making a little joke. She's okay, but she can go higher. And I think in some regards, like this situation will help her go a little bit higher. There was definitely some foul play within the house, and there may be up to one, two, three people,
hmm
you know?
makes sense.
Um, yeah, that kind of were there, not there, maybe there, like, I don't know,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember, like
There's people
that.
that knew, but they didn't want to speak at the time.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And that's the energy that's coming through for you today.
I get that she visits me.
Mm. I wouldn't doubt.
Do
I
you
wouldn't
believe
doubt.
that can happen, or that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But that's why we need to light the candle so that she can like go higher, right? Because
Right, because
if
she's
she's still
hanging
visiting
here.
you,
Right. That makes
uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
was getting that a bit
Yeah.
myself already too.
Uh-huh. So she can go higher, but she's still kind of showing up. She's definitely in the light, but she's definitely still has this connection, I think, to
I think
like,
my gravity of not being okay, perhaps,
yeah.
is holding her
Absolutely. It
buoyant
is.
there.
Yep, absolutely. So that's why the candle is very important, right? Because it shows that you want it. You want it as well.
Want her to go higher.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
it's time for
that's
that.
it's
It
time.
is
You did
time.
great today. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank you.
allowing me to do this very important healing work with you today.
Thank you, Tahira. I look forward to so much more time with you.
Oh, absolutely. There'll be lots more time, and I'm going to send over those aftercare instructions for you. Take it easy today. Drink a lot of water. You may be
I will.
tired,
I
and
feel dehydrated now.
yes, yes, you may be tired and thirsty, and I'm going to send you over some like different like vibrations and tones that I want you to sleep with at night, just
Okay.
for any, if there's any residual energy, then we'll just allow that to be released
Clear
there,
on that.
okay?
All right.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
my dear.
Thank you so
I'll see you
much.
soon. You're very
Okay.
welcome.
All
All
right.
right. Bye.
Bye
Love
now.
you.
Love you more. Take
I love
care.
you more. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye. Oh, let me say to the people really quickly. Oh, they're saying thank you so much for sharing your session.
Oh, I
Everyone's
didn't
giving you
realize it was
well
live. That's
wishes.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Remember I said I was going to connect when I got you in hypnosis so
Got
we
it.
wouldn't
Yes.
be worried about that, but everyone's really, rooting you on, sending you, thanks and thank you for, because when you guys share these sessions, it helps people understand the work that
The
I do. Because I know
process.
it's
Yes.
it's very multifaceted, right? So, and this is really truly what Source has created. I'm just the vessel that can facilitate it. So I don't take any credit for this. Good work, Anja. So Keisha's saying, and guys, if you do want to book your own session, there will be a link down below, or you can email me instructions number 4 humanity at gmail.com. Very, very beautiful. And thank you. You have uncovered so much in this session. You have shed light on Moloch and Baal and everything we've been talking about. So I believe that, if probably we had more time, if I probably would have asked if we had a lifetime together, I'm sure that we probably would have, because it feels as
Process.
if your soul has been doing very similar work than what my soul is doing now. So thank you for really confirming a lot of the things that we said already in the psychic investigation. And I think it was important to verify that simply because it adds a lot of credibility to now how dangerous these entities are, and these different deity worship, like, it gets you stuck in such a stronghold that it may take eons for you to get out, so people can think twice before they take the money under the table if you just do this. Like
Right.
it's all of these little things that people do that can get them colluded with these energies. So thank you so much for sharing that as well. And yes, honestly, my deepest gratitude and thanks to you.
No, to you, my
All
love.
right.
Have
All
a good
right.
day.
You
Thank you.
too.